Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya365. As you may remember, Avali, Tukaram's wife, was complaining to him. And he said, "Don't bother me, go to my parents." And she said, "Your parents are dead, what are you talking about?" He said, "Not those parents. I'm talking about God and Mother Rukmini. If the sky reflects in a pot of water and the pot is broken, it doesn't mean the sky is broken. In the same way are my parents. Contemplate their feet, and they will provide you with food and clothes. Have no doubt about it." The wife then said, "O Lord of my life, now please come home. The revilers will be put to shame by that, and by your presence our family life will look well. I will worship the feet of Sri Hari. Even they will provide food and clothes for me. You sit quietly at home and continue your worship of Sri Hari." The husband then said, "If you listen to my advice and if you give me your word on it, then I will come home at once." The wife gave her promise and brought home the Vaishnava Tuka. The people wondered very much and began to talk between themselves. He made an exhibition of his vairagya, asceticism, for a few days and let his reputation spread. And now he's returned to his family affairs. Some said, "It is as it ought to be, for spiritual riches ought to be truly gained in family life." That Tuka had accepted his wife is a matter of satisfaction to us. Many go and sit in the caves of mountains, but which of them has attained Vaikuntha? In this way, the people gossiped without any consideration. Some derided Tuka while some praised him. Some called him the best while others called him the worst. But he disregarded both praise and blame, and he was ever full of joy. Tuka's advice to his wife. That day was the day of Hari, Ekadashi. Tukoba was sitting near the Tulsi altar. He called his wife near to him and said, "Listen to the story of Hari." Saying this, he seated her in front of him and took cymbals and veena in his hands and gave her a piece of advice in 11 abhangas, which the good have already heard. I will bring to my mind the purport of it and describe it in my uncouth language. But it is as if showing the sun with the help of a light. Where there is the need of nectar, some physicians give ordinary herbs. And in the same way, dull as I am endeavoring to explain the meaning of Tuka's abhangas. When dirty rivulets meet with the waters of the Ganga, they can no more be described as unsacred. The rust of iron remains no more as soon as it has come in contact with the paris, the touchstone. For after all, the incomparable expression of saints has a meaning which is very profound, and through their favor I will try and explain a little. Listen to it, O ye good people, with love. Then he, Tuka, seated his wife by his side and said, "Consider this human body as a field. If there we remember Hari, then by our good fortune the crop will be tremendous. Those who have not ensured the spiritual riches are entirely lost. They have labored in their family life for nothing and have merely worn out their bones. 80% of this we have to pay revenue to the government. Otherwise, the officer, Kaloji, death, will greatly terrify us. Through his fear, 10% have been paid off, but he does not see the remaining 70%. You are likely to ask what the 10% means. If you have a doubt about it, know that they are the 10 organs which have been at present and worn out. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.